Today I'll be exploring the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. In the intro, I forgot to mention that some of the hikes are also in Wyoming. For day one, we went to Curt Gowdy State Park in Wyoming. On day two, we went to El Dorado Canyon State Park in Colorado. The trail we went on was Rattlesnake Gulch, and it's called that because they have seen rattlesnakes before. In this hike, I got a lot more of the mountains that I was hoping to see, rather than I got more looks at rocks and cool rock formations at Curt Gowdy. We also did another trail called the Streamside Trail, and it was a trail with like a waterfall and a river by it. On day three, we went to Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. The trails that we did were Nymph Lake, Dream Lake, Emerald Lake, and Bear Lake. On day four, we came back to Rocky Mountain National Park, and this time we drove a road called Trail Ridge Road. Day 5, we went to Staunton State Park in Colorado. The trails that we went on were Staunton Ranch and Redwall Trail, along with Davis Ponds Trail. You can see a mountain far back in the background of this picture, and that is Pikes Peak, which we'll be visiting later in this vacation. Also at the Davis Ponds Trail, we went fishing and I caught this nice rainbow trout. On day 6, we went to State Forest State Park in Colorado. The trails we did were Ranger Lakes Trail, Mountain View Trail, and Beaver Ponds Trail. Just like the last spot, we ended up catching some rainbow trout and they were pretty nice size. On day 7, we went to the Horsetooth Reservoir in Colorado. The trail that we hiked on was Horsetooth Falls. On day 8, we went to Guernsey State Park and we hiked the North Bluff Trail. On day 9, we went to Pikes Peak and we drove the Pikes Peak Summit Road. This sign was actually put here because people have spotted Bigfoot in the past. On the same day as Pikes Peak, we went to Garden of the Gods, which is next door of Pikes Peak, and we hiked the Siamese Twins Trail and took a drive through Garden of the Gods. On day 10, we went back to Rocky Mountain National Park so we could hike some of the trails that we didn't get to on the previous 2 days at Rocky Mountain National Park. And we hiked Alberta Falls and Gem Lake trails. On day 11 of our trip to the Rocky Mountains, we went to Roxborough State Park in Colorado. The trails we did were Fountain Valley Loop and Lions Overlook. On the final day of our trip, we headed to Laurie State Park to swim in the Horsetooth Reservoir, and I forgot to take pictures, so here's some of the pictures that other people have taken when they were there. You might be wondering what kind of wildlife lives in Colorado, and that's exactly what's coming next. Hi everybody, I'm here with today's Bible verse. It's from Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. It says, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. It is nothing more than food, and the body more than clothing." What this means to me is, do not be worried about for what's ahead in your life, because God always has a plan.